Hello everyone and welcome to the Jambar Sports Extra. I'm Taziah Howard. The Youngstown State men's and women's track and field teams have dominated on Valentine's Day. The track and field teams hosted an invitational at the Watson and Tressel training site on February 14th and traveled to Arkansas and Boston the same day. The team has broken many school records and personal bests between these three competitions. On February 14th, Youngstown State traveled to Boston for the David Hemery Valentine Invitational. Fifth-year Hunter Christopher broke his personal best and set a school record in the 3,000 meter with a time of 7:57.57. Christopher lowered his school record by half a second. At the YSU Last Chance Invitational inside the Watts, the Penguins gained outstanding team momentum for the upcoming Horizon League Championships after dominating their competition and claimed the top of the podium in 15 of their events. Sophomore Melody Harloff claimed multiple victories, winning in the 200 meter with a time of 25:07 seconds and the 400 meter race with a time of 58.92 seconds. Youngstown State's men and women's track and field teams were back in action February 21st when they traveled to Alliance, Ohio for the Raider Tune-Up Invitational. To view live stats and results, visit ysusports.com. Four quarters were not enough time to decide the outcome of the Youngstown State University women's basketball team's last two competitions, and I'm here to break it all down.
The Penguins played back-to-back games inside the Beagley Center. They hosted the Wright State University Raiders, followed by the Indiana University Indianapolis Jaguars. Against Wright State, YSU overcame an 11-point deficit and battled back to force the Raiders into overtime. The late surge by the Penguins was not enough to keep up with the Raiders, as Wright State closed out the extra period with a 78-76 victory over YSU. The team was led in scoring by senior Jewel Watkins, as she put up 22 points. Redshirt junior Faith Burks trailed closely behind her with a career-high 17 points. The Lady Gwynns found themselves back in overtime the following week when IU Indy's Nevaeh Foster drained a three-pointer with a second left to go in regulation. The Jaguars went on to win 73-68 in overtime. Fifth-year senior guard Malia Magestro put up 22 points and went 14 for 14 from the free-throw line. Magestro said getting put in these end-of-game situations is important for the team's development.
A positive thing for us is we are in those close games, which is good, and it's just going to help us down the road because up until this point we haven't been in those close situations. So I think it's really good experience for us because you can draw it up all you want in practice, but the defense is going to make different reads. So I think it's good for us to see that, and we can be better for next time.
The Lady Gwynns will look to climb out of the hole of a 5-game losing streak. The Penguins will have 2 consecutive road games against Oakland University and Robert Morris University. The Penguins face the Grizzlies February 22nd and will return home to play the Colonials February 26th. YSU will close out the season at home on March 1st against Cleveland State University. To view live stats and stay updated on the women's basketball team's final stretch, visit ysusports.com. And as always, for the Jambar, I'm Taziah Howard. I'll meet you back in the studio.
The YSU men's basketball team has continued its winning ways. Jambar Sports reporter Marissa Masano has more.
The Youngstown State University men's basketball team is now on a 4-game winning streak after defeating Purdue-Fort Wayne University at home and defeating Cleveland State University on the road. The Penguins defeated the Mastodons 93-71 on February 12th. Fifth-year Nico Goulet recorded his 7th double-double of the season with 21 points and 10 rebounds. Juniors Juwan Maxey, Jason Nelson, and Chris Carroll all reached double figures. Sophomore Gabe Dimes recorded 6 blocks. Dimes now leads the nation in blocks with 87 in total. Purdue-Fort Wayne junior Jalen Jackson entered the game leading the Horizon League in points and averaging 20 points a game. The Penguins held the guard to just 8 points. With multiple lead changes in the first half, a 10-2 scoring run gave the Penguins a 42-40 lead entering halftime. The Penguins started the second half with a 16-4 run and secured their first double-digit lead. YSU outscored Purdue-Fort Wayne 51-31 in the second half to secure their 11th Horizon League victory. After the game, Nelson spoke on the importance of February and the back half of the regular season.
We gave up a lot of games at home. We let a couple teams come in here and get us. So just that mentality of us, not letting defend home court, not letting somebody come in here, just beat you. So that was just our mentality coming in and mentality going forward too.
The Penguins defeated the Vikings 68-60 on February 16th. Goulet scored a game-high 19 points and grabbed 7 rebounds. On February 17th, the Horizon League named Goulet one of their Under Armour Players of the Week. The Penguins never trailed in the second half of the victory and improved their record to 12-5 in Horizon League play. Head coach Ethan Faulkner spoke about the team's recent success.
Yeah, I think we're certainly trending in the right direction. Four games in a row where we felt like we've played, more complete basketball than maybe we were a month ago. But excited about where we're at. Still think there's some areas of improvement for our team. And again, obviously a big 3-game stretch to close the regular season out.
For Jambar TV, I'm Marissa Masano.
Lots of competition inside the Watts this past season, but when we come back from break, we'll talk about the renovations in the Watson and Tressel training site.
Why Youngstown State University? Because when it comes to the skills you need to take your place in the world, we take a backseat to nobody. Youngstown State University. Now you know why.
Why Youngstown State University? Because I'm getting a top-tier education without the price tag. I can do anything here. I know why. It's not a question, it's the answer. Youngstown State University. Know why.
We gon' push it to the limit, we gon' rise together, side by side to the finish. Down the ride forever, when we ride, we gon' ride together. So together we ride, certified. It's together we ride, we gon' push it to the limit. We gon' rise together, side by side to the finish. Down the ride forever, when we ride, we gon' ride together. So together we ride, certified. It's together we ride, we gon' push it to the limit. We gon' rise together, side by side to the finish. Down the ride forever.
All right, so who knows why?
I know why. For starters, I'm getting a top-tier education without the price tag. Can you say that? Engineering, sports, music, business. I can do anything here. I'm getting my hands dirty, learning what my friends are only reading about. I'm part of something bigger here. I'm proud to bleed red and black. So yeah, I know why. It's not a question, it's the answer. Youngstown State University. Know why. Why Youngstown State University? Because I'm getting a top-tier education without the price tag. I can do anything here. I know why. It's not a question, it's the answer. Youngstown State University. Know why.
Why Youngstown State University? Because when it comes to the skills you need to take your place in the world, we take a backseat to nobody. Youngstown State University. Now you know why.
The Watson and Tressel training site welcomes the YSU community and the public. Jambar reporter Jacqueline Arroyo fills us in.
The Watts Center opened in 2011 with a $1 million donation from the Watson and Tressel families. The Watts opened in 2011 with a $1 million donation from the Watson and Tressel families. It has since become a key tool for YSU sports teams in the community. The facility has various rooms and equipment for all teams, some amenities being a 300-meter track, 2 long jump pits, batting cages, and protective netting. Over the years, there have been new additions such as simulators to the facility to help teams like golf during the winter season. The simulator is open at all times for players to practice accuracy and distance. The coach says that allows the team to stay in shape against programs who practice year-round in warmer weather. The golf team uses this practice time to build camaraderie between players. The team will continue to use the facility until mid-March or April, depending on golf course conditions. The men's spring season starts February 24th when they travel to St. Augustine, Florida to compete in the World Golf Village Collegiate. Although Watts is considered to be a team-use facility, there is also the opportunity for students, staff, faculty, and the public to use its amenities. Matt Rollins, Assistant Athletic Director for Facilities, has been with YSU since August of 2013. During his time at YSU, he oversaw scheduling and now handles the day-to-day operations of the facility. He said scheduling for the facility usually stays consistent from football and soccer in the morning to women's lacrosse, golf, shot put, and disc in the afternoon, then campus rec and the community open track program in the evening.
I was in charge of it. We had an Excel sheet that we created with a block of times, and it's pretty much stayed consistent.
The facility is considered to be a full-service facility that anyone can use during set availability. If anybody wants to use the new simulators, they can during golf team-hosted events. These events allow the golf teams to make sure the equipment is being used in the correct way while giving others the added benefit of practicing their swings indoors. The money raised from the event will go back to funding the men's and women's golf programs. The Watts is open from 10 to 2 Monday to Wednesday and 10 to 8 Thursday and Friday. For Jambar TV, I'm Jacqueline Arroyo.
Thanks for joining us on the Jambar Sports Extra. That's all we have for this show, but stay safe, Penguins.